Hello everyone, this is Mr. Jimmy Dodgers and welcome to the first episode of Dodgers World. Today we are just basically going to get started, get some wood, go mining, and hopefully build something for ourselves. I've installed a few mods to hopefully speed up the process, like Vein Miner and the mod that makes trees fall down a lot easier, just to hopefully simplify the process of getting started, since we all know we've done this millions and millions of times. So I thought, okay, let's just install a few mods like Vein Miner and the mod that makes the trees fall down, so make it easier for us. Okay, I clearly did that wrong, but if we shift and mine it, it all should come down. Yep, there we go. Which makes it kind of easier for guys like me who don't really like to cut down like the big trees, because I just find them a nuisance to be cutting down them all the time. So not one tree, I've got like quite a bit of wood already. We're playing on hard as well, not hardcore, because I know I'm going to be dying quite fast, and that'd be like a mini series if I decided to put it on hard. Probably won't even get past episode 1 if I'm being realistic. Oh, it replanted the sapling for me, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so we're just going to keep mining some trees down, and I'll be right back to you once I have enough materials to hopefully go underground. Okay, we've got quite a bit of wood. Well, not too much wood, but some wood, some apples. I like how the mod has been putting down the saplings for us, so we don't have to redo it. Although I'd kind of admire like this area to be like a little bit more open for the fact, since it's literally a spawn area. But I really can't be bothered mining these trees, and I don't really think we'll stay here anyway, so it's fine. Hello, tree. I hope you enjoy your time in this little area I've opened for you. Right, anyways, we're going to try and find a small cave to actually go get some ores and stuff ready. Because being in wooden armor with just literally leather armor, boots, and wooden tools is not going to cut it for this. And I have a few goals in mind. I want to actually start completing some of like the advancements to hopefully get to the end as well, but instead of rushing to it, I'm going to do it at my own pace, because then I feel like I'd be taking away the value from myself as well. But I'm not against automating things like this type of thing, like the sugarcane aspects of things, which I will be doing eventually once I get into the nether and get some observers, which, bear in mind, I will probably end up dying when I get to that point. Alright, still, find a cave and I'm getting distracted. Right, here's a cave. Right, we picked up that crafting table, so we need to actually mine some of this to actually be able to get in. So what we need right now is I'm going to mine like at least 6 pieces of cobblestone for now. Then I'm going to get a stone sword and a pickaxe to be safe. I can also make a shovel, which I will do. Hang on, that's the wrong place for that to go. That goes there, that one's got one, and that one goes there. Okay, so now we've essentially upgraded just a little bit, but not too much. Right, now we just need to get some of this coal, or else it's going to be very dark down there. And I need to try and remember to actually pick up this coal, rather than just simply ignoring it when I'm actually down in the mines, because that's something I do tend to do when I'm just starting off. Like, even when I've got like to a decent stage, I'm like, how have I still not got coal, but I've got like a decent functioning iron farm? And by that point, I want to feel like I've at least got enough to supply myself with. Right, so this already ends here, unless there's a little bit of it. No, there is not. Many dead end cave systems, but at least give me some coal. Right, I don't want to flood this in yet, so I'll just kind of go around. Right, there's a bit of an open area over here I can see on the map, so we're going to float this way. And if we see any of these sheep that are white wool, preferably, so I'm going to ignore that, because the white ones are a bit more common, which would be better for me, to say at the least. Right, this is actually a decent area, but it's not showing promising too many areas. This would be quite a nice area to live for Dodger Island. Well, Dodger World, to be exact. Dodger Island's the island that I have on Mr. Catman-Joe's server, which is actually coming quite a long way since I used to be the guy just who, just die and give up and then die and give up. Failed because I didn't have like the tools, or found like I made like an iron farm too big and it puts me off on living there. But this in this world, I'm gonna have to just deal with what I have and make the progress go as long as I want. That's probably is why I want to focus on the advancements, other known as the achievements that used to be called in the game. Hopefully, do quite a bit as well. Right, I still can't find a cave or entrance, and I'm already losing quite a bit of hunger because I'm just running around. Quite nice if we could find a village as well, but doesn't seem no signs of that just yet. Alright, we'll take this extra sugarcane as well. Doesn't hurt to have for later. There we go. Funny thinking about sugarcane, I always think, oh, I'm going to build like a massive skyscraper like IBX's, but then I thought, wouldn't that just be too much effort to go up and mine all the time? And plus, it's not really my kind of playstyle. Mine's just the kind of playstyle of slow and steady and branch out. Right, where is everything? There's another beehive. I'm seeing quite a lot of beehives in this world from trees. But not really to... Ah, here! Maybe this is one. Hopefully it's not another dead end. I got a zombie icon there. Right, let's try half of that into torches. And then we're gonna just put them here. The shield's already there. Put that there. I guess I'll put the apples there. And I'll put some of the wood there as a spare thing. A spare branch. Right, let's just grab some of this coal. Hang on. So if I press this, I can't figure out the key for vein miner. I'll have to have a look at that. Well, that's fine for now. Okay. Getting some decent amount of leveling while getting the coal in. I'm gonna throw a torch down here and just get the rest of this coal. Wow, this coal vein is huge. I always seem to forget how big the coal veins are since I always tend to ignore them. But I guess that's just one thing. Okay, round this corner. Alright, I already have a zombie. And I'm not really equipped to the fighting because I haven't got iron armor yet. Oh, this is so much. I should probably just focus on actually going down, but why not? Just get the basic tools and stuff. Right. Okay. So which way do I go? I guess I'll pick up this as well. Get every little bit of coal I can get. What's that sound? Is that a firefly? A firefly bush. I've never actually heard them before. Quite interesting. Not a hostile mob, which is interesting to say. Although I will be encountering a few zombies and skeletons in just a little while. Okay, so I guess we're gonna actually have to go down. Look how open this is. It looks like it's just a giant landslide off a mountain. Oh, I guess what that actually is, so. And here's our first zombie. Right. I need to start remembering to use a shield a little bit more as well. Right, here we are. I've got that. And look, hello. Come on. No. There we go. I've almost got it there. It needs to be a bit more alert as well. Since I am literally going into an area that's not fully lit. But alright, we'll throw this torch down, grab the rest of this, and we'll see what we can do from there. There we go, some steady EXP we're grabbing here. Alright. Here we go. Already at level 7, not bad, not bad. Right, we've got to figure out the way to go down from here. I know people are going to get pretty old of me mining this coal, but it really is essential right now. And it's quite an interesting bit to say. We need it. Right, we're going to ignore the copper though, because I do not remember a single time I even used copper, like, whatsoever, personally. I know people like to use it for, like, aging builds and stuff, but personally, no, I don't. Unless I can figure, like, a small copper farm, maybe I might end up building if there is such a thing. But that'll be quite interesting. There we go. Wow. Look at that. Quite a decent amount of coal, but I know how fast I'll deplete. I'll go down here, there's going to be a skeleton. Okay, we're going down. Oh, that's the time the music decides to kick in. Right, we need to remember to get some actual iron before we get past the deep slate layer. I tend to find that I hardly ever get. There's some iron, as soon as I say that. Anyone around? Lapis already. We're already at level Y32, that actually kind of makes a bit of sense, considering the gaping holes. Right, so we're just gonna grab this iron. Not a bad vein, to be quite fair, but we need quite a bit more than about 6 pieces of iron to get on with it. Right. Oh, here's some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's some more iron. Right, we're not going to go down there because that just looks like a straight spiraling case. But this is not really lit up at all, so I'm going to guess that quite a few mobs are going to be down here. At least lurking around the corner. So let's quickly just run around this small area and just light a few torches. We'll grab this some more iron so we don't get jumped. There we go. Okay, that should do it for now. Let's grab this. Bit more, please. Right, I'm going to place this there because I know there's gravel there. And I know this one's going to fall as well. But that should destroy the gravel. And the first pickaxe, our first stone pickaxe is dead. So we are going to craft another one. Because I do not want to smelt it into an iron pick just yet. I'm going to craft another stone pickaxe, put it there. And grab this single piece of iron. Actually, is any more behind here? Always worth a check. Does not seem like it, but I will leave one torch here. Purely just to keep it lit. Right. Wow, look at all this. Look at all these clusters. Right, so we're just gonna mine them up. Hopefully we can find something quite interesting. And we can progress to a decent stage. Okay. That is, what's that? 31 pieces of iron. Oh, that's not bad. But we're going to be down in the caves just for a little bit longer to make a decent start. Right, around the corner. Right, okay. So I'm going to dip down here. How far do these even spiral up? Look at that, I'm already. This is why I said I need to get more coal. Let's turn that into that. And then we're going to be mining this iron here. There we go. That's more. We're going to start to build up a little bit of abundance for it. Alright. I'm going to dip down here now. I'm going to go in here for a minute. And we'll see what's also up here. Oh, hello. There's 2 creepers right here. Well, actually, no, there's 3 creepers. Oh, creepers nearly caved me in. Wow. Right. That actually could have been a lot more dangerous if I... Well, that actually saved me quite a bit. But we'll take this iron as well. Right, we won't continue going this way as well. So hopefully there ain't that much gravel actually around. Oh, look, there's another entrance to another cave as well. Up here. So I guess we'll go up. Oh, my pickaxe is gone. So I guess we'll start. Oh, look at this. This is a huge cave opening. Right, so we're going to actually smelt it into. Oh, hello, creeper. Don't mind if I just block you off for a second, will you? And we are just going to smelt ourselves a bit of iron to hopefully get ourselves a bit more equipped. I just walked away from it and had a quick shower as it were doing it. Anyways, let's just get this iron, take this coal, mine the furnaces. Oh, that was right. I was trying to make a no pickaxe. That is the whole reason why I decided to do that. Right, okay. So we need to make some quick iron armor. Start with helmet and boots. There we go. That. Well, I guess we'll keep the leather boots for later. I don't know if I'll ever need them, but I guess it'll be nice to have as a memento. And pants, and we'll just need a chest plate. Then we need to do some of our tools. We don't need an iron block. Thank you very much, game. There we go. Right, we're in full iron armor, and we just need to throw this up here. Guess we don't really need to keep these, so we're just going to toss them aside, and we are going to just craft our tools. I'm actually going to use the book, because why not? Pickaxe, axe, sword, shovel, and I guess we'll just craft a hoe. Don't really need it. I'm going to craft a bucket as well, so hopefully help us if we catch some lava or something. There we go. That's pretty basic. Right, like I said, I want to pick up these furnaces. I'll take that as well with me. Those tools can stay there. Got 2 crafting tables. I didn't realize that. Right, so we need to go back down now. And hopefully we can get down a deep slope pretty fast. Because I want to find some actual decent things. Right, hold down Y. There we go. Oh, guess our inventory's full. Right, there we go. It's quite a bit of coal. Level 13. Right, I feel like picking up too much coal is going to start actually slowing me down. But I guess I can't have too much as well. What can I have too much? I don't want to pick every bit of it up either. There we go. I need to throw away. What do I need? Don't need 1 piece of granite. We'll throw that out. Right. We'll quickly pick up these and just move on as well. Throw a torch down. Hello, bat. How you doing? Hanging off the roof. Okay. More iron. Never go wrong with too much iron in the early game. This much iron in the early game. Alright, so here we go. Round the corner. Which side shall I go for? Looks like this is pretty much of a dead end over this side, but there is some iron up there that I will take. Okay, that's clearly look like a way up, so we're not going to go up that way. I can see the light coming from that side. So, but we need to actually go down, so we're just going to go down and put this side. Okay, right. Looks like we're actually getting closer to deep slate level now. Okay, right, very good go. Thank you for the iron. Okay, we're officially entering the deep state phase. Layered phase. Okay, oh, I thought it was going to be a big empty cave then, which I would not handle well. I would probably die. Right, so this is just like a layer going up into like a mini ravine by the looks of it. But I will take this, which is always appreciated. Ooh, look at that waterfall. Ooh, I nearly just went down with the gravel. That would have been stupid. Right, I've got iron armor. I could probably survive that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, not like I wanted to do that. And there's a skeleton. It's already trying to shoot me. Come on, heal up, please. No, skeleton, not having my boot today. Alright, quickly heal this. Eat this before any more come. Because I would not survive. Turn the rest into torches. There we go. Look at this, but like, nearly. We've got two actually stacks of coal. But we are running quite low on food. But we do need to heal up. And there's also trial chambers right here, which we will come back to eventually as well. Trial chambers. There we go. we'll just throw that down there since it's shown on the map, but I am way underprepared for that right now. So we will do that later, once we've got like a base up. After we've got a base up, hopefully indeed. Right, around this corner should be decent, hopefully. Alright, I'm going down. Oh, actually, I don't want to take too much fall damage, so we'll just scale our way down around here. There we go, we're going around. Right, keep going down here. And we have finally got down to it as we needed to. There we go, just down here. Okay, we're quickly going down to, oh, look at all this redstone nearby. I'm gonna need it eventually, so I might as well pick it up. Ooh, look at all that level. Right, got a bow, so arrows are pretty useless right now. And I guess we'll pick up more of this. Ooh, this picks up some gold as well, which I will not mind for some golden apples if I can get that sorted. Thank you. That can go down there. Whoop, as if it fell right straight back into my own hole. Okay, that's extremely silly. I should probably not use my wood, but I do not have anything, so I'm going to use it. Right, I can hear the water, which would be quite nice to pick up. Right, I've learned my mistake. We're not putting that down on the gravel. How far does this water even go? Maybe it goes into a water cave, which would not be ideal. But we do need the water. No, that's actually fine. I don't mind that. Just leads me into another more cave. Not of too much notability, but well, let's go over here then. Alright, this just leads up. But we will go up and see if we can get around here. No, up there. Ooh, look, our first bit of diamonds we have just found as well. That is definitely awesome to see. Look up, there's quite a lot of mobs on the map, which is not looking too great. Right, don't have a space for this diamond. What do we not need? We do not need birch-free saplings. Can get them anytime. Oh, well, that's a single diamond. We need at least 2 more for me to be happy, at least with this trip, as it stands. Oh, there we go. As soon as I say that. Oh, it's got quite. Oh, we have 7 diamonds for the start of this series. It's not bad at all. Right, now all we need to do is actually try to make our way out. We've got the iron, we've got the diamonds, but it would not be a vibe if we died. And as soon as I say that, I run into a pit full of creepers. You know, I'm not prepared for that at all. Yep, no thank you. I am going to just simply run past and hopefully I can survive. Yep, oh, there's a skeleton right there, but I want this diamond. Come on. It's just a single diamond, but I want it. Right, nope. Not interested, skeleton. I'm sorry, but you're not having me today. I've got to quickly just get around you. Got a ghost squid just chilling there. Oh, there's 2 more diamonds as well. Maybe I'm getting greedy. Maybe I'm getting greedy, but I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. 2 diamonds. There we go. 10. There we go. Some more diamond. Oh, right. Okay. The zombies are there. But we do not want to fall into a lava pit or anything right now, so I'd send us right back to square one. And being at square one is not where I want to be just yet. Right. I thought that was going to be like 1 diamond. That's not too bad. That's like already at the 13 diamond mark. But now I'm getting greedy, so I want to actually try to escape. Right. Some more iron here. And there's not many mobs around. Right. I'll be back once I make it to the surface. Okay guys, and we are finally back at the surface. I did the stupid thing of mining straight up, which I nearly mined straight into lava. And I lost my pickaxe mining upwards as well. But in the process of getting out, I found a few more diamonds, a bit more iron. But it's not too much of notability. But anyways, episode 2, I guess we'll start working at our house. We've also found the trial chamber marker over there, which will be perfect for episode 3. But anyways, this is Mr. Jamie Dodgers signing out in the birch forest with absolutely tanking hunger. Anyways, I hope you've all enjoyed episode 1. This is Mr. Jamie Dodgers signing out, and I hope you look forward to episode 2. I'll be seeing you all later.